All right, guys. So, out of all the crossover news, this might be one of the most unique if it's real. Keep that in mind, if this is real. And that is the alleged leak that we will be getting a Supergirl Blade crossover. Of all the characters of Marvel and DC crossing over, Supergirl and Blade. Now, it kind of makes sense on two levels. One, Supergirl's getting a movie. This year, and Blade is always a popular character, even though his movie is in all kinds of just development stalemate. So, yeah, this makes sense, and also I do appreciate that Marvel and DC are doing out there crossovers. There's also been a lot of speculation that if this is real, this is going to be an online comic, much like the Thor Shazam crossover and the Flash Fantastic Four crossover. We don't have. This was brought to my attention by my friend Matt Denian, who just kind of gave me this from Bleeding Cool. And Bleeding Cool already, it kind of made me stop because 50% they're on point. The other 50% they are just pulling stuff out of everywhere. So when it comes, and I'm not, look, I'm also going to say this, that Matt, I'm not busting Matt at all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, this is more on Bleeding Cool than it is Matt. Matt is also equally excited for crossovers as I am. So, yeah. Excuse me. But, yeah, I haven't found any other information regarding this other than, only from Bleeding Cool. So that's kind of my spider sense is kind of going off on that. But let's, there's no writer, there's no artist, and a lot of it is saying, oh, it's an online comic, which that I would believe. I think that's probably, if this is real, it's probably going to be either a DC Direct or Marvel Infinite comic. That's probably what it's going to be, if anything. I don't think this would actually be I would be shocked if this comic was actually going to be a comic that was of the, what was I going to say? The physical variety. I think it would be more. It's more of going to be a digital comic, because it seems like, yeah. And again, I appreciate that Marvel. It looks like a lot of the time is coming up with these kind of neat crossover ideas, like Flash and Fantastic Four, or other ones like Hulk and Harley Quinn. Even though that comic sucked, but this is really cool. Now, as for writer, I have no idea. And the thing is, there's actually a good amount of writers that could easily fit this. Either if it's DC or Marvel. Personally, I think it would be kind of cool if Jeff Lemire was writing this crossover. He's got some pretty bizarre ideas. I think also the idea of having I don't know. I really do like the idea of Jeff Lemire, who's always good at out there ideas. I would even say Al Ewing would be another one. I would even say Leah Williams. Yeah, there's a good chunk of writers out there. So actually, now that I think about it, I think the person I'd probably pick is Sophie Campbell. Right now Sophie Campbell would be my pick. Or no, not Sophie Campbell, Stephanie Williams. Not to say Campbell isn't bad, but Stephanie Williams would actually be my pick for this crossover. I would really love to see how she would write Supergirl, because she's really good at writing cosmic characters such as Jean Grey. And she's also had a hand in horror a few times. So Blade, yeah, Stephanie Williams. If this is real and Stephanie Williams is writing this Supergirl Blade crossover, I'd be so down for it. Again, assuming it's real. So right now I do. And the other thing is entertaining this idea, because we don't have any other news. We don't have an artist or writer. They're saying all these are saying it's a leak, but I'm not seeing it from other credible sources. So for right now, I'm going to be skeptical, but let's kind of, for a moment, kind of entertain the idea of a Supergirl Blade crossover. First off, again, that's a really cool combination, not your basic run-of-the-mill crossover idea. So to have that is really cool. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So what could that be? First of all, like if you're going to have a crazy crossover like that, I think first and foremost it needs to be a wild story. So vampire Kryptonians, or yeah, actually no, that's all I got. Is like maybe out of something like a vampire like Deacon Frost or Baron Blood got in the Phantom Zone and is now turning Kryptonians like Zod and all these others into Kryptonian vampires, and now they're trying to break out of the Phantom Zone. Yeah, there you go. Blade, Blade and Supergirl team up to fight them. There you go. It's right there. Just have a wild idea of something like that, of having Blade and Supergirl be the ones to team up. And yeah, do I want this to happen? Yeah. But right now I'm a little skeptical if it's going to be a thing at all. If it is, cool. I would love to read it. But for right now, I'm just going to be on the skeptical side because, again, Bleeding Cool sometimes comes, sometimes, not often. Actually, I should say more often than not, because Bleeding Cool lately has been more about clicks than anything else. So, and Bleeding Cool also has some other problems I have with it. So keep that in mind that there are some other problems I genuinely have with the company as well, but that's neither here nor there. But, if it happens, cool. I would love to read it. But if not, oh well. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the idea of a Supergirl Blade crossover? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, the Multiverse.